the best of the best, other pros who aren't going to judge you necessarily if you do make the instant fold and reveal that obviously you were making a play. Jack-9 offsuit for Schindler on the button, and he is going to raise it up to 5,500 to Noah Schwartz, who's got 10-9 off. Is it important once you lose a pretty big pot like that, if you're Schwartz, to maybe gather yourself, tighten up, make sure your table image doesn't get compromised?
I think it depends on your personality and your disposition. I mean, I think it's smart to just maybe be a little bit more reserved, just make sure you're really playing fundamental strong poker, but you know, some people are able to just instantly bounce back, so it really depends player to player. And we see again in this hand, we've seen it continually, the difference between the small and the big blind. Noah Schwartz easily folding 10-9 off from the small blind, and Byron calling easy defend from the big blind with a weaker hand 10-8 off.
Yeah, and Byron out flopping Jake with a pair of eights, check the flop, Schindler check back. Now an ace on the turn, Byron checks it.
And we see Jake employing a strategy of just not continuation betting a very high percentage. This is what a lot of top players have started to employ, really reducing their continuation bet percentage, getting to more turns, getting to more rivers, feeling that their edge exists in playing later streets, plus trying to give themselves a different continuation bet range.
Well, Schindler has just hit the best hand on the river in the form of a jack.
And Jake's ability to try to extract value here from third pair weak kicker, even though there have been no bets so far, I think is one of the things that separates him from some of the other even professional players. A number of players would just hit a jack, kind of be happy with the fact that they think they might have won the hand, and just be willing to check and hope they win. Jake, on the other hand, is not content with that. He wants to try to extract as much value as possible. And this is the perfect situation. Byron happens to have fourth pair when Jake has rivered third pair. So this is the exact situation where he can get value, and some of that is a little bit of luck, but his willingness to get it really deserves credit here.
Yeah, Byron wincing a little bit after he gets a look at the two jacks and realizing he just got taken to Valueville.
Yeah, and there's really not too much Byron can do. He's got to check the flop, he's got to check the turn when the ace comes, and then on the river, you know, against a player like Jake, I don't think it's a terrible play to call with fourth pair, even though it's not that good. Remember, it's the first post-flop bet, so really nice hand by Jake, and not that much Byron could do.
You know what is that good? This action, and you don't want to miss any more of it. Stay tuned, more on the flip.